Hello students, good morning. In the last class we have seen traffic studies, various studies to be conducted like volume study, speed study, origin and destination study, traffic characteristics, parking study, accident study, traffic capacity study, etc. Today we will see one by one, little bit in detail. Traffic volume study. What is traffic volume? It is the number of vehicles crossing a section of road per unit time at any selected period. Traffic volume used as a quantity of measure of flow. The commonly used units are vehicles per day or vehicles per hour. The distribution by direction and turning moments and the distribution or different lanes per unit time. Different vehicle classes are converted to one common standard vehicle unit known as PCU, passenger car unit. Number of vehicles are multiplied by equivalency factor to convert number of vehicles into PCU. Because in India, due to mixed traffic flow condition, the vehicles start from bullock cart, pedal cycle, scooter, auto rickshaw, passenger cars, buses, trucks, dumpers, tippers, tempos, tractor and trailer units, etc., etc. Therefore, it becomes necessary to convert all these different categories of vehicles into single type of vehicle by multiplying with equivalency factor equivalent to a passenger car. That's why it is known as PCU, passenger car unit. We will convert all vehicles into this. Pedestrian traffic volume study is used for planning the sidewalk, crosswalks, subway and pedestrian signals. Traffic studies are carried out to analyze the traffic characteristics, to decide the geometric feature and traffic control for safe and efficient movements. It is the most common design volume or flow which is expressed in vehicles per hour or vehicles per day. In India, the survey is to convert the mixed traffic into passenger car units. Next, peak hour traffic is needed for the design of intersections, whereas for determining the number of lanes in the carriageway, the daily traffic is needed. That's why, depending upon the necessity, we have to go for peak hour traffic and daily traffic. The traffic counts are taken by noting the number of vehicles of various classes that passes the count point in each direction during periodic time intervals. Traffic census is taken regularly on National Highway Network twice in a year for 7 consecutive days in each round. One round covers peak season and other the lean season. The average of 7 days traffic is average daily traffic. If the traffic is taken continuously for all the days in a year, the average traffic is known as AADT, annual average daily traffic. Traffic volume measurements. Average annual daily traffic. The average 24-hour traffic volume at a given location over a full 365 days in a year, that is the total number of vehicles passing the site in a year divided by 365. Second one, average annual weekday traffic. That means the average 24-hour traffic volume occurring on weekdays over a full year. It is computed by dividing the total weekday traffic volume for the year by 260. In the earlier case, it is 365 days full, whereas here it is considered as 260. The relationship between AAWT and AWT is analogous to that between AADT and ADT, annual average daily traffic, average daily traffic. So likewise, annual average weekday traffic and average weekday traffic. In general, it is measured using different ways like manual counting, detectors, sensors for counting, moving car observer method, etc. Mainly, the volume study establishes the importance of a particular route with respect to the other routes, the distribution of traffic on road, and the fluctuations in flow, all which eventually determines the design of a highway and the related facilities. Thus, the traffic volume is treated as the most important of all the parameters of traffic stream. Traffic volume is treated as the most important of all the parameters of the traffic stream. Counting traffic volume, how it is being counted. Either we can go for manual count or we can go for mechanical count. These may be fixed type or portable type. Mechanical count, these may be fixed type or portable type. It is automatically record the total number of vehicles crossing a section of the road in a desired period. Other methods of working the mechanical detectors are videos, radar detector. Advantage of this mechanical count is that it can work throughout day and night for the desired period. Whereas in case of manual count, it may not be possible to work day and night, but however, it is possible to obtain the data which cannot be collected by mechanical counters, such as vehicle classification, turning movements at intersections, especially left turn, right turn, the vehicles moving straight, etc. can also be taken into account in case of manual counting, whereas it is quite impossible in case of mechanical counters. That is the reason why each and every method has got its own advantages, disadvantages, and sometimes we cannot say disadvantage, limitations. Okay? In that way, being engineers, we are required to understand. The traffic volume counting is being done here. Here you can see. This can be done by taking photographs. In the office, the number of different vehicles can be classified and enlisted. How many number of cars, how many number of buses, how many number of scooters, etc. can also be separated or segregated. So this you can get more information in the traffic monitoring handbook. Here traffic counting in some other way, in the survey field, The survey team will ask the people by standing, or they will stand and count the vehicles which are moving in the straight road or at intersections. As the case may be, the mechanical counting can be done by manually. Next, whatever the data collected during the traffic volume count, how they are presented. Annual average daily traffic, AADT, or average daily traffic, ADT, represents the total traffic for a year divided by 365, or the average traffic volume per day, vehicles per day. In this, the important term we come across here is hourly average traffic, that is vehicles per hour unit. 30th highest hourly volume or the design hourly volume is found from the plot between hourly volume and the number of hours in a year that the traffic volume is expected, that it should be exceeded. Design hourly volume is found from the plot between hourly volume and the number of hours in a year that the traffic volume is exceeded. The 30th highest hourly volume is the hourly volume that will be exceeded only 29 times in a year, and all other hourly volumes of the years will be less than this volume. That's why the 30th highest traffic volume is found to be satisfactory. From both facility and as well as economic consideration. That you can see from the plot here. It is seen hourly average traffic vehicle per hour, 30th highest hourly volume, or the design hourly volume. You can see here. This is the 30th, 10, 20, 30, 30th hourly volume. Next, speed studies. Speed data is needed for a variety of traffic analysis. Spot speed data refers to the measurement of individual speeds of vehicles passing a point on a roadway. Care must be taken to conduct the study appropriately so that the sample data will adequately reflect the speed characteristics of the population. Means whatever the sample data we take during the traffic survey for speed study, it should be adequate and it should reflect the speed characteristics of the population. Here population means not literal meaning of human beings, vehicle population. It is useful for, means speed data is useful for planning the traffic control and the traffic regulation, the geometric design and redesigning of the existing highway, carrying out accident studies, studying the traffic capacity, monitoring the speed trends, how they are moving on the road with different speeds, establishing traffic operation and control parameters, what exercise should be done so as to take the proper operation and control measures, establishing highway design elements, evaluating the highway capacity and assessing the roadway safety. All these parameters considered to be the useful of speed data. Now, speed data is needed for a variety of traffic analysis. So therefore, types of speed used in traffic studies. What are the various speeds that can be known? Spot speed, average speed, space mean speed, time mean speed, running speed, journey speed, percentile speed. Percentile speed, journey speed, running speed, time mean speed, space mean speed, average speed, spot speed. So this question may be asked for 2 marks. Enlist the various types of speeds used in traffic study. You have to enlist, that's all. If it is asked for definition or further explanation, you have to give as under. Speed study. Spot speed. What do you mean by spot speed study or spot speed? It is the instantaneous speed of a vehicle at a specified location. What is the unit of speed? Kilometer per hour or meters per second. Average speed. The speed of an object is found out by dividing the distance that the object covers by the time in which the object takes to cover this distance. If d is the distance travelled in some time t seconds, then the speed of the object for this journey is denoted by s and it is equal to d by t. S is equal to d by t. Now, space mean speed. This is also known as sometimes harmonic mean. Average speed of vehicles in a certain road length at a given instant. Vs mean speed is given by n whole upon sigma I is equal to 1 to n 1 upon Vi, where Vs is equal to space mean speed, n is equal to number of vehicles and V is equal to speed of the vehicle. Time mean speed. It is written in the previous slide also. In the present slide also you can see very clearly the mean speed of vehicle at a point in space over a period of time, or it is the average of instantaneous speeds of observed vehicles at that spot. That is given by Vt, time mean speed, is equal to sigma I is equal to 1 to n Vt divided by n, where Vt is time mean speed, n is number of vehicles, V is speed of the vehicle in meters per second or kilometer per hour. Next, running speed. Running speed is the one which is the average speed maintained by a vehicle over a particular stretch of road while the vehicle is in motion. So when actually the vehicle is in motion, the speed which is maintained by it over a particular stretch of road is known as running speed. Thus it is obtained by dividing the total distance covered by the vehicle in a particular time during which the vehicle is actually in motion. That can be calculated. Next one is journey speed or travel speed. It is the effective speed with which a vehicle traverses a particular route between two terminals. It includes delay and stoppages. Actual travel speed or journey speed is like this. Suppose we are moving on a road. We may have to apply brakes several times due to one or the other reasons. Somebody may come across ahead of our vehicle. We have to apply brakes or we have to slow down our movement in order to avoid the collision with that particular person or road user or passenger. If some traffic signal comes, red signal, you have to stop. That means these delays and stoppages are required to be taken into account so that the actual journey speed or travel speed can be determined. Uses of journey speed. Uses of journey speed and delay. Cost of journey, congestion, capacity and level of service, transportation planning, studies of important roads, design and installation of traffic control devices. Methods of measurement of spot speed. Observation of time taken by a vehicle to cover by a known distance. Say, timed over a long distance, that is direct timing, or by using inoscope or pressure count tubes, or even timed over a short distance, we can use radar speedometer or photographic method. So these are some of the instruments which are used for measurement of spot speed. Percentile speed. What is understood by percentile speed? The 85th percentile speed is the speed at or below which 85% of the motorist drive on a given road unaffected by slower traffic or poor weather. Either poor weather or slower traffic, means slow moving vehicle. This speed indicates the speed that the most of the motorists on the road consider safe and reasonable under ideal conditions. That is known as percentile speed. 85th percentile is considered to be the safest speed. The visual factors that influence speeds may include lane and shoulder configurations and width, presence of vertical and horizontal curves, side distance and obstructions, presence of surrounding developments to the roadway. Spot speed study methods. Spot speed study methods. The methods available for measuring spot speed can be grouped as those observations that require time taken by a vehicle to cover a known distance. It consists of long base methods, that means vehicles are timed over a long distance, or short base methods, whereas here vehicles are timed over a short distance. In the former one, long distance, in the latter one, shorter distance, say about 2 meters. C, third one, radar speedometer. Radar speedometer, which automatically records the instantaneous speed of vehicle. Now, spot speed study using inoscope. It is a very simple instrument. It is here. You have to install 2 inoscopes, and observer will stand almost middle of these 2 inoscopes. Suppose there is a vehicle which is moving in this direction, say. As soon as it is provided with a mirror, the observer can see the vehicle on the mirror. As soon as he sees the mirror, he will start the stopwatch. Say we consider 50 meter distance at which another inoscope is provided. This observer can see the vehicle as soon as he crosses this line, means after 50 meter he traverses, he crosses, that can be observed on the mirror of the inoscope, and he stops the stopwatch. So initial time T0 is known, final time TF is known. Therefore TF minus T0 is equal to the time required for the vehicle to travel 50 meter, for example. Then 50 meter divided by time taken will give you the speed. So in this way, for multiple lanes also it can be calculated. In the field, presentation of spot speed data. How it can be presented? Average speed of vehicles we have to calculate, because vehicles are moving with different speeds. So exact speed cannot be predicted or identified. Therefore, we classify into speed range. For example, 0 to 5 km per hour, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, up to 100, because in India, IRC has standardized the maximum speed on highway, national highway or state highway is 100 km per hour. So 0 to 100. From spot speed data, distribution tables are prepared by arranging the data in groups covering various speed ranges, as I have said now, and number of vehicles in each range. Arithmetic mean is the average speed. So you can calculate arithmetic mean. Mathematics, you know how to calculate arithmetic mean. Then you have to find out cumulative speed of vehicles. Graph is plotted with average values of each group on x-axis and cumulative percentage of vehicles traveling at different speeds on y-axis. Now, after this slide, we will see the figure. First of all, we will see the figure itself. So, this plot you have to make. There are two plots here. One plot, frequency distribution curve of spot speeds. So, there are various speed ranges. Average speed is taken, and number of vehicles with that speed range which have been moving on the traffic road, we have to draw a curve like this. So this speed is known as modal speed or average or median speed. The curve, the different speed ranges is taken on x-axis, and percentage cumulative number of vehicles are taken on y-axis. Then you can, if you plot the curve, you will get in this fashion. In this type you will get the curve, wherein you can find out 15th percentile, 50th percentile, 85th percentile and 98th percentile. What are the use of these different percentiles of speeds based on spot speed data while presenting are more important. A graph is plotted, as we have already said. From the graph, cumulative frequency distribution curve following can be obtained. 1. 98th percentile speed, which is used for designing the geometrical features of the highways. That's why it is considered as design speed. 85th percentile speed is the maximum speed. 50th percentile speed is the median speed. And 15th percentile speed, 15, is the minimum speed. Modal average speed, frequency distribution curve here. In the next one, this is the frequency distribution curve. This is the frequency distribution curve. This one is frequency distribution curve, so that you can find out modal average. Then a frequency curve of spot speed is plotted with average value of each speed group of vehicle on x-axis and the percentage of vehicle in that group on y-axis. The speed corresponding to the peak value of the curve is denoted as modal speed. As I have already said, along with the plot, the speed corresponding to the peak value of the curve is denoted as modal speed. This one is modal speed. This one is modal speed. Corresponding to that is modal speed, maximum point. Okay. Uses of spot speed we will see in the next class. Thank you for patient watching. We will continue in the next class from uses of speed. Okay.